this is Father Rock O'Connor again, and I'm back here at the Church of the Jesu at the front entrance and looking at these lovely images of some of the Jesuit feasts, the saints. But at the bottom are the four Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, images of them, and then St. Ignatius and the angels above. Here's what I've learned in doing this little series on perfectionism. So this is number 5, Sank. I'm not a perfectionist, but there's the place where I make the connection with perfectionists, with those of you who struggle with this, is at the part about my terror of being vulnerable. It's just that. It's simple terror. You know, here's a screen. Hey, look what I've done. Hey, I'm a St. Louis Jesuit. Hey, look, I published my first book. Hey, and it's a good book. Hey, look, I'm doing this. Hey, look, I'm doing that. Beneath that is a vulnerability, sense of unworthiness, inadequacy, that has prompted me over the years, over the decades really, to say, I have to put something else out there between God and others and me to look at. Why? Because I'm not enough. And that's scary as heck. Maybe some of you experience that. Maybe you have discovered your own dodges or strategies for avoiding vulnerability. But it really has stood out to me in the last couple weeks, preaching and looking at all this stuff. How the simple act of standing before God in prayer, of walking down the street and attending to the Lord's presence in the beauty of creation, even in an urban setting. In doing that, it's so part of my practice to distract myself from that vulnerability that in catching myself, the easy thing to do is say, you did it again. You know, you messed up. And yet to surrender that part of the harsh judgment, first of all, and then to turn to God and surrender my judgment of myself, as well as my fear of being before you, O God, just as I am. That has brought some peace and solace and serenity in my life that is new the last couple of years. So while I'd say I'm not a perfectionist, and I still believe that, and I think I'm an idealist, slightly different, I think the common human factor in all this is this hiding from ourselves, from God and others, hiding from that place in us that not only doesn't want to be seen, but doesn't want to be encountered by a durable experience of God's love. I can soldier on. I can keep plugging away. I'm fine. I've done enough, haven't I, God? I preached in your streets. I blew the horn before you, you know. But the simple opening in surrender of, here I am. There you are. has brought a new level of peace, I'd say. And I want to explore that in one more, in the next video, which might be part 6, about a way of praying with our vulnerabilities. So thank you again for tuning in, and I'll leave you again with the view of this lovely, lovely window on Wisconsin Avenue here at the Church of the Jesu, and take a look.